All right, what is going on, guys? It is currently a little bit before 6 a.m. and my day has just started. If you guys are wondering what you're looking at, this is actually a sunrise alarm clock. I'm using it for the past few months, and it's basically trained my body to wake up a few minutes before my alarms start going off. And using light, it has just been a game changer, waking up gently and just feeling well rested. I've actually never slept through an alarm, but I set 2 extra ones just in case on my phone and my Google Home. And once I turn those off, the first thing I do is walk straight downstairs while turning on as many lights as possible in the process, to help wake my body up by stopping from producing melatonin. And I also make sure to blast the heating, since I keep my window wide open at night, because the cold helps with falling asleep, but it does not help with staying awake. Anyway, once I'm downstairs, I take a steak out of the fridge, since 5 out of 7 days of the week, that's gonna be my breakfast. I need to spend about 20 minutes at room temperature before it can get cooked. Otherwise, you get this messy, cold on the inside, hot on the outside steak, which you don't want that. But anyway, those 20 minutes gives me time to head back upstairs and freshen up. And once I'm back upstairs, the first thing I do in the bathroom is log my weight. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are wondering, the right side of the bathroom is mine and the left side is my sister's. But anyway, just to make sure I'm losing about half a pound of body fat a week to help hit my body recomposition goals in the gym. Basically, I'm in California, so gyms have been closed for the past year. Now that I'm just getting back into lifting, this is one of the rare times when you can gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. But to do that, you gotta lose about half a pound of body fat a week. So now, the actual hardest part of my day is not getting drowsy and falling asleep on the toilet. I really struggle with this, and unfortunately, despite a lot of attempts I've made, it always seems like I'm wasting at least an extra 5 to 10 minutes on there. But today was pretty solid, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hop in for a nice cold shower. And as you guys were wondering, yes, this is really painful, especially those first 10 seconds when your body almost goes into a state of shock. And it's especially bad in the morning if you already wake up freezing cold, but it feels amazing after. There's really no faster way to wake up and kick off the day, in my opinion. Really, if you can get through this, there's nothing the day can throw at you that you can't handle. Anyway, you guys know the drill from here. Brush the teeth, trim up the beard, moisturize, bit of cologne, and then after that, I'm just back in my room, throwing on some gym clothes and making my bed. As Dr. Jordan Peterson has always said, you've got to keep your room clean. So I've really been living by those words. Then I just grab my gym bag, phone, wallet, AirPods, and I'm heading downstairs. By now, that steak is at room temperature and ready to be seasoned. I start by wiping off any moisture on there, then marinating it with some Montreal steak seasoning I got from Costco. Steaks tend to lose most of their seasoning the second they hit the pan, so you gotta put a little more on there compared to if you were grilling them. And then from there, I just put it in a nice hot pan with some olive oil and give it a few minutes. I don't want to turn this into a cooking video, but basically I give it a few flips, throw in some butter and garlic, and then cut that baby up. And feel free to critique my cooking in the comments below. I know I still have a lot to learn here. Then while I'm eating breakfast, I'm usually checking my emails, messages, Canvas, LinkedIn. Not only am I a student right now, but I'm also looking for a full-time software engineering job. So there's a lot of stuff I gotta keep track of. And once I finish breakfast, I make sure to eat 2 prunes, since I know that throughout the day I'm gonna be eating a lot of protein. And if you're not pooping right, you can't really do anything right. Then I just grab a protein bar for later and I'm out the door. I tend to listen to Joe Rogan on my way to the gym while making sure to get a lot of water in me. This is usually my favorite part of the day. You just can't put a price on that feeling of waking up early and driving with the windows down. Now, once I'm at the gym, the first thing I do after putting my stuff away is get 5 minutes of mid to high intensity cardio work, usually on stair climbers or a rowing machine to get me loose. And depending on what body part I'm starting out my workout with, I'll warm up certain muscles a little bit more. Since today I'm starting off with bench, I'm gonna do a little bit of rotator cuff work before I get started on there. And just for the record, guys, this video is being filmed after most gyms in California have been forced to close for over a year. So got a lot of work to do to get my numbers to where they were before, and don't judge me for lifting these baby weights. I usually get out of the gym a little after 8 a.m. and I'm pretty hungry, so I'm stacking on that protein bar while I'm on my way to grab some groceries. To be honest, I don't really need to go grocery shopping, but it's so depressing with everything in the state closed that I make it a habit to get out of the house as much as possible. Then once I get home, I usually put the groceries away while I make breakfast. I actually have some leftover wings from last night, so I'm gonna eat those while making a banana shake. You guys follow my channel, you guys know I quit added sugar, so I'm using dates instead of sugar to sweeten this thing up. Because with soy milk and regular bananas, it can taste pretty bland by itself. Then once I finish up my breakfast, I head outside to water the plants. Honestly, the backyard's just a mess right now, and I've been trying to find time to clean it up, but I've been pretty swamped. Maybe this weekend I'll have some time, but it might be a while if not. Then I'm heading back upstairs to shower again. By now, my cat is out and about. I honestly love this girl to death. Usually spend a few minutes playing with her before I hop in for another shower. So I'll be home for most of the day. I'm gonna throw on a pair of joggers with a t-shirt and windbreaker before doing a quick 5-minute meditation session. It really helps with removing a lot of tension that builds up in my body and just gives me a clear head before I start working. Then I'll take my daily multivitamins and zinc and head over to my desk. If you guys have been following the channel, you guys know I love this clean, minimal setup. And before I get started with working, I end my morning routine by writing down what I need to get done for the day. I also keep a to-do list on my wall, which I kind of reference when I'm making this thing. And after writing down the main stuff, like studying for my OS final and AI final and prepping for some interviews that are coming up, I end it by writing one thing I am thankful for. And today I'm feeling pretty thankful for my car because it would be a mess to get anywhere on public transportation. And that is my morning routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think, any ways I can improve, all that good stuff in the comments below. And I'll see you all next week for the next video.